Come buy your rice, hot and fresh. Oh yeah, move. I dey pass. Sister, last price for you.
Fish tonight is excellent.
In the bustling city of Umofia, the city that roared with life, right there, two women stood on the edge of a destiny neither of them truly understood. In today's story, we dive into the life of two childhood friends. Awele, a hardworking businesswoman blessed with success, and Oma, a young woman whose jealousy leads her down a dangerous path. But one day, that jealousy pushed her too far. When a mysterious old woman led Oma to a powerful herbalist, she made a choice that would change both their lives forever. A choice to stay her best friend's destiny, using something as simple as a wig. My people, welcome to Mystery Echoes. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Sometimes the person you think you knew might not be who you think she is. And why sometimes the enemy is the friend you trust. May God don't let us have enemy as friend. In a bustling African community known for its lively markets, its crowded streets filled with vendors shouting about fresh produce, and a blend of old traditions and modern hustle, among the many young women trying to build their lives is Awele, a 26-year-old hardworking lady known throughout the town for her success in import and export business. She is admired for her discipline, her calm wisdom, and her ability to stay humble despite her wealth. Awele's business is built from scratch, years of sacrifice, patience, and quiet resilience. People look up to her as an example of determination. Her closest friend is Oma, 25-year-old lady, a girl who grew up with her, shared childhood memories, and followed her through all stages of life. But unlike Awele, Oma's life has been filled with inconsistency. She tried different businesses, but none of them ever seemed to succeed. Money slipped through her fingers even when she tried to save. Opportunities simply passed her by. She worked harder than people gave her credit for. Yet, she remained someone who barely had enough to survive. At first, Oma admired Awele. She would praise her success loudly and call her my rich friend. But admiration slowly turned into comparison, and comparison quietly fermented into jealousy. Oma began to feel like she was born unlucky as she watched Awele's business grow. Her envy deepened. It wasn't the kind that was obvious. It lived in her thoughts, in her sleepless nights, in the little comments she made silently in her heart. Still, their friendship continued. Awele trusted Oma completely and never noticed the quiet bitterness growing inside her. If anything, she always supported her friend. She bought things from her, encouraged her, helped her financially, and shared connections with her. But jealousy can blind the mind. One afternoon, while Oma was walking through lonely paths in the outskirts of the community, frustrated after another failed business idea, she met an old woman who directed her to a hidden herbalist known for changing destinies. Desperation clouded Oma's judgment. She had nothing left except envy, pain, and the desire to break free from poverty. Oma visited the herbalist secretly. The old man welcomed her with eyes that seemed to see into her soul. He listened quietly as she explained her frustration, her failure, her friend's success, and her desire to become wealthy. "I want what is ours to be mine." Then the man said, Destiny exchange.
Destiny exchange.
Destiny exchange, she repeated, barely breathing. The herbalist nodded once. Yes. You take the person's life path. They take yours. Oma's throat felt dry. What? What do I need to bring? The herbalist studied her face for a long moment, as though searching her thoughts one by one. Then he said, bring something that carries the person's essence. Something they wear close to the body. Something that absorbs their spirit. He told her bluntly. Your friend's destiny is strong. It carries wealth, favor, and light. If you wear something she wears on her body, especially on her head, I can swap your destinies. Oma froze in shock. Was such a thing possible? But the herbalist spoke with confidence. Destiny sits closest to the head. Bring a wig. I will use it. Oma hesitated for a second. Her jealousy had gone into uncontrollable flame. She imagined herself in Awele's position. Rich, admired, respected. The thought blindly her completely. The next week, there was a birthday party in town. Oma casually asked Awele if she could borrow one of her beautiful wigs for the event. Awele, being a trusting and generous friend, laughed and handed her the wig without thinking twice. Just return it when you are done, Awele said cheerfully. Oma smiled, hiding the storm in her heart. That night, instead of going to the party, she took the wig to the herbalist. The ritual was intense. The herbalist placed the wig on a carved wooden figure, chanted incantations, and painted spiritual markings on the floor. He lit candles and sprinkled powder until the room vibrated with strange wind. Oma felt dizzy, but the herbalist told her not to fear. Your destiny has crossed into her body, her destiny into yours. He gave her instructions and sent her home. The next morning, she returned the wig to Awele as if nothing had happened. Days passed. The results were immediate. Awele's business began falling unexpectedly. Containers were delayed. Shipments got mixed up. Clients pulled out. Her finances dwindled. She lost contracts that once came to her easily. Things crumbled slowly and steadily. Meanwhile, Oma's life took a drastic turn. Money began flowing her way. People began offering her business opportunities. Out of nowhere, customers trusted her instantly. Wealth walked into her hand so easily it shocked even her. She moved into a better apartment, dressed better, and gained the recognition she once envied in Awele. But soon, something terrifying happened. Oma fell ill. Not ordinary illness, something deep, consuming, strange. Her chest tightened constantly. Her breathing became shallow. She felt weak, dizzy, tired, and almost lifeless. Doctors couldn't explain it. What Oma did not know was that Awele has been battling with this sickness secretly. She had carried this sickness secretly for years. It was a part of her destiny, something she managed and lived through. But now, that destinies were swapped. It was Oma's burden. Her wealth grew, but her health declined just as fast. One afternoon, Awele noticed that Oma had not contacted her in days, despite being hurt by their recent distance. She still cared deeply. She went to Oma's shop and found her pale, shaking and barely able to sit upright. Awele had never seen a friend like that. She helped her into the back room and demanded what was wrong. Oma broke down in tears and confessed everything: her jealousy, her visit to the herbalist, the destiny exchange, using the wig, returning it afterward, not knowing about the health issues. Awele was shocked. Her heart felt sliced open. She never believed Oma was capable of such betrayal.
How
She
could
confronted
you do this
Oma
to
with
me?
anger,
I
disbelief,
trusted you.
and heartbreak. But despite her pain, she couldn't leave her friend there in front of her. Together, they decided to return to the herbalist. The journey was long and emotionally draining. Oma could barely walk. Awele supported her physically, holding her like a wounded sister. The herbalist saw them arriving and laughed softly. "Destinies do not like strangers," he said. "A stolen destiny is too heavy to carry." He agreed to reverse the ritual but warned it would be painful. Inside the shrine, spiritual forces responded violently. Cowries shook, smoke thickened, flames rose unnaturally. The destinies appeared in the fire: Awele's bright, steady one and Oma's weak flickering on. The reversal began. Awele felt warm spread through her as her destiny returned. Oma screamed as her chest tightened, her stolen destiny leaving her body. When the ritual ended, both collapsed on the floor, exhausted but restored. Awele regained her strength, her health returned, her mind cleared, her business destiny settled back into their spirits. Oma, on the other hand, felt lighter, not wealthy anymore, but healthier. Her body slowly repaired itself. The stolen destiny had been killing her. After a few days of rest, Oma approached Awele humbly to apologize again. Her voice shook. Her apology was sincere, not dramatic. She took full responsibility. No excuses, no justifications. Awele accepted the apology with caution. She made it clear that forgiveness is a process, not a switch. Their friendship would grow again, but slowly. Oma began rebuilding her life the right way, without shortcuts. She started small, created a business plan, and worked honestly. She finally understood that her own destiny may not be fast, but it will be safe, free, and sustainable. Awele's business blossomed again. Contracts returned. Customer trusted her again. Her energy, strength, and glow came back because her destiny was her own again. The two women slowly rebuilt their friendship, step by step. Their bond did not return to the naive trust of before, but it matured, stronger, wiser, and grounded in honesty. My people, you see this life, when you try to force what belongs to another, you invite battles you were never meant to fight. And please, let us be mindful of what we give out. Your head carries your glory. Your clothes carry your energy. And not anyone who smiles at you wants good for you. Be wise about what you give out, especially things you wear. Some requests come from love, but some come from envy. Guide your destiny. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. Bye.